Hi everybody, it's Jenny, and today I'm sharing a card I made using the new card kit from Not Too Shabby called Lazy Day. All the links to nottoshabbyshop.com can be found in the description box below for the Box of the Month kit, as well as each of the individual stamp sets. And I'm just showing you a quick little look at each of the sets. This one is called Not Today, the next one is Me Time, and the last one is Time to Relax. And so next, I just stamped out my images onto a piece of 80-pound Neenah cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and color everything up with some Copic markers. After I finished coloring, I brought in a white gel pen to clean up around my images and add some highlight. Then I fussy cut out all my images. Once I had everything cut out, I kind of laid them out into the orientation I wanted to have them on the card, and then I brought in some Lawn Fawn Slimline dies to cut out my main panel. From the Time to Relax stamp set, I chose the sentiment Pamper Yourself and laid that out with the rest of my images to see where I wanted to place it. So using the smaller stitched scalloped Slimline die, I cut out a piece of white cardstock, and I'm just going to use some post-it notes to create a mask that will end up being my floor. And then I'm going to use some spun sugar distress oxide and just give it a light blend for the background. For my main panel, I wanted to make use of these really cute papers that came in the kit, and I chose the Lazy Day Basics paper pad. And I just flipped through and kept going back and forth until I finally decided on this cute pink bow pattern, as well as the light green paper that both correspond with the colors in my images. After a minute of playing around with the papers to see how I wanted to arrange them in the background, I decided to cut them down into half-inch strips and just alternate them. I used the die to cut the slimline panel and then my ATG gun to add some double-sided tape, and then I just attached the strips. Next, I glued down all my images and then added my panel into the MISTI so that I could stamp the sentiment. Then I glued my two panels together and made a card base using 110-pound white cardstock. I went ahead and glued down my panel to my card base and then used my adhesive eraser to just clean up around the edges where there was a little glue that seeped out. And that completes my card using the Lazy Day kit from Not Too Shabby. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!